Welcome to Shady Knolls Farm. Today I'm going to be starting the process of rebatching soap. These are just two soaps that the scent, for whatever reason, when it was going through the cold process, they just didn't hold the scent. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I just grade my soap. I just use this. I got this at probably Dollar Tree, and along with the bowl probably, or maybe Walmart. And I am just going to grade my soap. I don't have one of those little what is it, a salad shooter or something, that an electric grater or KitchenAid. So this little thing just works fine for me, or at least until I grade my finger. But this is fine. It does take a little bit longer, but I just wanted to show you the the first step of how I rebatch my soap. So I will be back. I've got I don't know if you can see, I've got this to do, but it really won't take that long. So I'm just going to work on this, and then I will be back to start the process that I use, the crock pot, and I'll start my process of making new soap. This is the soap that in my last video that I showed you how my process of grading it all up and getting it ready for my soap making. There is like 3 pounds of soap in here, and it's from 2 different soaps. One, they just didn't hold up the color. So I just thought I would mix these all together, and I know it's going to be a dark soap, so the fragrances that I've chosen is Buttercream Mint and North Pole. And I think these would be a pretty neat little, I'm hoping it's going to be a good scent mixed together. I'm going to just use a little bit of the half an ounce of the Buttercream Mint and all of the North Pole. And I got all my soap all ready. Now I'm going to add my liquid. It's quite a bit, but I am determined to figure this rebatching where it will be nice and creamy and very, very liquid. It will take longer for it to cure, because I am adding so much liquid. Normally I would just put a little bit in, but I am determined to figure this out. Okay. So I will get all this in here. It's slippery. Okay. And I have my crock pot on low. Get this all mixed up. I found some cute little molds that I forgot that I had, so I'm going to also attempt to get them in there. First, I'm going to get this mixed in real good. This will take a little while for it all to melt down. Although the first bit that I was grating, I was using the bigger grating, and then I decided that I would go to the tiny little grating. So hopefully it will melt down pretty good. You can see the 2 different colors, the chocolate. But it will be dark, and I know that. That's kind of why I picked these 2 little fragrances. The Buttercream Mint. It's a dark oil. It's a dark fragrance oil. So this will work just fine. And I'll just keep coming back and testing out how everything's going in here. But I have it on low. Put my lid on. messy. And for the little, stand there. I got my little molds that I used before. This is a little cow. It's a little pig. And my elephant. Then I found some Christmas molds that I think will be cute, and hopefully I can just pour them in here and it will look nice. And if not, I do have the backup, just putting it into my loaf. But let's just hope that, and I have this little mold, another little Christmas mold. Hopefully my plan will turn out this time. Even if I can't pipe it, maybe at least I'll be able to get it into my little shape molds. So right now we're just going to let this do its thing, and I'll be back when it starts moving along. Coming along pretty good. It is a brown color, but there's still quite a bit for it to go. It still has a lot of chunks in it. Next time I will probably start whipping it, but I want to get this melted down a little bit more before I do anything more. But it is becoming very, very smooth. It's just a little chunky. Okay, well, I just wanted to stir this up a bit, and hopefully it won't take a real long time after this.